Did you see that? No, seriously, did you see that? Surely you did, as it spread all over the world. But we'll tell you anyway, in case you somehow still don't know. Cristiano Ronaldo casually came to the press conference before the opening match of the Portugal national team at the Euro. In the first match day, the European Brazilians played against Hungary. But things did not go so routinely. The matter is that 2 bottles of Coca-Cola were standing in front of Ronaldo. Cristiano, while looking at sweet carbonated drinks, could not resist and put them away. At the same time, the Portugal national team captain took out the bottle of plain water, eloquently saying, "That is a real water." As a result, a paradoxical situation happened. Cristiano blasted the front pages of the world media without even playing the Euro matches. By the way, Cristiano also set a sort of trend. Did you see how Pogba removed the bottle of Heineken? But let's get back to the main topics of today's release. So, why does Ronaldo hate Coca-Cola? Is it true that after this incident the company began to incur crazy losses? And what was the answer from Coca-Cola representatives? Watch this video to the end and then you will get to know everything. Let's get going! The video with Ronaldo and Coca-Cola gained tremendous virality all over the world in a matter of minutes. We all began to share the video with our friends and thus the whole world, led by Cristiano Ronaldo, made an amazing Coca-Cola anti-advertising. The media began to publish unbelievable and shocking information. It turns out that Ronaldo, with one motion of hand, damaged the US giant in the amount of $4 billion. Each of his movements makes a difference in this world, assures the authors who have replicated this information. Ronaldo's actions affected not only the image, but also the financial position of Coca-Cola. Ronaldo was probably not aware of the large financial consequences his actions would have. According to Marca, Coca-Cola shares were worth $56.1 per share at the time of the opening of the stock market in Europe. But when Ronaldo left his seat after the press conference, the share price had fallen to $55.2 per share. The fall in the price by 1.6% cost the company $4 billion of capitalization. But don't hurry to share this information to your friends. In fact, Marca, like many other media sources, was grossly mistaken. The fact is that exactly on Monday, June 14th, there was an ex-dividend day for Coca-Cola shares. Every quarter, 4 times a year, Coca-Cola pays dividends to shareholders. In other words, it shares the profits. To receive the June dividend, $0.42, you had to have a Coca-Cola share by June 11th. And June 14th is the first day when the company shares were traded without included value of the next dividend. To put it another way, the value of a share falls give or take by the size of the dividend. That is, on June 14th, the fall in Coca-Cola shares was planned. This was a normal market process. Coca-Cola could not help but react to such an event. The American giant is one of the sponsors of Euros, so keeping silent in this case is definitely not an option. Everyone has the right to their drink preferences. Players are offered water alongside Coca-Cola and Coca-Cola Zero Sugar on arrival at our press conferences, a company spokesman said. You really can't argue with such comments. Drinking or not drinking cola is our business only. In this story, Ronaldo versus Coca-Cola, many fans supported Cristiano's views and praised the Portuguese for promoting a healthy lifestyle. But the most attentive and meticulous football fans and observers remember the Portuguese for his not the most thoughtful steps taken when he was young. How hypocritical can you be, Cristiano? Ronaldo now equals drink water, save health. And many other banter comments we found under the video Coca-Cola by Cristiano Ronaldo, an advertisement for the 2006 World Cup, which was intended for the Asian market. CR7 was definitely not against Coca-Cola back then. However, in all fairness, it is worth saying that Ronaldo was only at the start of his great football career. He was only 21. Just a young kid who reached the fame and big money. He was also not a father yet. Now Cristiano looks at many things completely differently, compared to the Coca-Cola lover he was in 2006. Cristiano Ronaldo also advertised other drinks. For example, in 2009, the Portuguese became the hero of a campaign for Extra Joss, an Indonesian energy drink. Fortunately, these are all things of the past, which may bring interest only in the context of how a person can change preferences throughout life. What is the real reason for Ronaldo's disgust at Coca-Cola? The first and most important one is that Coca-Cola can in no way be part of Cristiano's diet. Ronaldo is very demanding of himself, and this is from where his football longevity and outstanding physical shape came from. The Portuguese diet consists of 6 mini-meals that include lots of fruits, vegetables, and pure protein. Cristiano is very fond of fish and chicken. As for the drinks, CR7 prefers water, juice, and sometimes wine. And what about Ronaldo's workout regime? It is just crazy. He trains 3-4 hours a day for 5 days a week. As you can guess, there is no time for drinking cola. Coca-Cola is a drink that is completely banned in Cristiano's house. Let's see whether my son will be able to become a great footballer. Sometimes he drinks Coke and eats crisps, and it irritates me, he knows that, said Ronaldo at the latest Globe Soccer Award ceremony. Coca-Cola has been proven to be harmful to football players and athletes. One bottle contains 10 teaspoons of added sugar, which is clearly not going to help you reach the top in sports, as the World Health Organization recommends no more than 6 teaspoons of added sugar per day. On top of that, according to British pharmacist Neeraj Naik, blood sugar levels rise sharply within 20 minutes of consuming a cola, triggering a surge in insulin. Our liver then converts a large amount of sugar circulating in the body into fat. Cristiano knows all this information perfectly, and therefore he has long given up on sugary carbonated drinks. The ability to change his opinion on certain issues helped Ronaldo to build an outstanding career and perform at the top level even at the age of 36. Have you seen his brace against the Hungarian national team at Euro? That is what we are talking about. Further on, the worth of Cristiano. The most intelligent thing about the footballer is the ability to adjust. Ronaldo said, "I am more mature now. If a player wants to play for many years, he needs to know how to adjust and adapt. And the numbers speaks for themselves. From 18 to 36, I have managed to adjust and adapt. I have always been able to win, and on a collective level part of a team that has been able to win. I have shown that the key is to adjust all along my career," said Ronaldo in a recent interview. Of course, in the ability to motivate and instruct on a healthy lifestyle, Ronaldo is an actual guru and a world idol. In this context, the decision of giving up Coke looks logical and correct. But fans who love more intricate stories have speculated that Ronaldo's distaste for Coca-Cola might have come from an incident with former Manchester United teammate Ryan Giggs. Ronaldo came once to breakfast with a Coke in his hand. Giggs pushed him on the wall and said, "Don't ever do that again," says Jan Age Fjørtoft, a former footballer and now a renowned TV expert at ESPN FC. Did Ronaldo make a choice to give up cola while playing for Manchester United? Nobody except Cristiano himself will tell us. But this story with Giggs in the title role turned out to be very interesting and really intriguing. Don't you agree? Although it still seems to us that Cristiano personally made this decision, weighing all the pros and cons. After all, we all know how smart Ronaldo is. Friends, we are down to the final conclusion. Drinking or not drinking Coca-Cola is up to you. Well, that was Inside Football. We watch football from a different angle. Have a good one, and see you in a bit.